Blood Moon Chronicles. Chapter 10. Ancient Secrets. The hidden chamber's air clung thick with the metallic tang of rusted iron and something older, wet earth, like the scent of graveyards after rain. Torchlight guttered in sconces carved from bone, casting jagged shadows that seemed to writhe on their own. Rhonda's flashlight trembled as she swept it over the room. Shelves groaned under cracked urns filled with teeth and hair, their labels in a language that coiled like smoke. A stone altar dominated the center, its surface etched with symbols that pulsed faintly, as if alive beneath a skin of dried blood. "Look," Mike whispered, his voice fraying at the edges. He pointed to a mural behind the altar, a faded fresco depicting humans and monsters locked in a fragile truce. But the humans' faces were hollow-eyed, their hands clasped around the throats of their own kind. Betrayal, Rhonda thought, her skin prickling. The caption beneath it, scrawled in archaic script, read, "The blood moon judges not by species, but by hunger." Bubba, ever the pragmatist, prodded a skeletal hand clutching a dagger with his boot. "This place reeks of unfinished business," he muttered. The bones clattered in response, scattering like wind-blown leaves. A collective shiver rippled through the group. Even the artifacts recoiled, except for one. A glass vial glowed faintly on a pedestal, its liquid swirling with crimson particles that resembled cells or eyes. "It's called Sanguis Vinkulum," hissed a survivor named Lena, her voice like dry leaves skittering over stone. She stepped forward, eyes darting to the window where the blood moon's light bled through cracked shutters. The curse wasn't just awakened, it was hungry. The alliance? It was a truce forged in blood to keep this thing dormant. As if on cue, the floor trembled. A low, wet gurgle echoed from the walls. Not a sound, but a voice, layered and ancient. They broke the pact, it hissed through the cracks between stones. Now the hunger comes for all. Rhonda's flashlight flickered out. In the gloom, shapes detached themselves from darkness. Elongated shadows with too many joints, limbs that bent at impossible angles. Lena gasped. Cryptids, from the old wars. The ones they locked away. But the moon's power, it's unlocked them. One creature slithered toward Mike, its form flickering between a wolf and a humanoid mass of sinew. Its mouth split open, revealing rows of needle teeth coated in viscous black tar. "Stay back!" Bubba swung his axe, but the thing dissolved into smoke, reforming behind him. Rhonda fumbled for her stake, fingers slipping on sweat. "Think!" she screamed internally. "The mural!" She lunged toward it, tracing a symbol with her free hand, a ward against curses. The walls screamed. Blood seeped from the fresco's edges, pooling into rivulets that snaked toward their feet. Lena's eyes widened in terror. "The vial. It's a key. Break it, and we can contain." But her words died as a tendril of shadow erupted from the floor, coiling around her throat. Her scream was muffled by something gurgling into her mouth. Mike grabbed Rhonda's wrist. "Run! Now!" They stumbled backward, but the chamber contracted. The ceiling descended like fangs. Shadows pooled at their heels, dragging Lena's limp form under, her skin already splitting, revealing veins of liquid moonlight and rotting flesh. Bubba cursed, hurling his axe into a shadow beast's core. It shrieked, a sound like tearing silk and shattering glass, and collapsed into ash that reformed elsewhere. "This is hopeless," he roared. "We're food in a cage." Rhonda's mind raced. The vial. She lunged, snatching it from the pedestal just as the floor gave way beneath her. Mike caught her arm, but the shadow creatures closed in, their forms merging into a single grotesque mass, a maw ringed with teeth that were human, werewolf, vampire, all at once. The blood moon's glow intensified, searing their retinas as it poured through the window like liquid fire. "The hunger is not theirs," the voice boomed, shaking the bones in their skulls. "It is yours." Rhonda felt a searing pain in her palm. Her skin bubbled where she clutched the vial. The liquid inside moved, slithering up her arm like a swarm of black worms. Mike's grip tightened, but his own veins were darkening, pulsing rhythmically to the moon's pulse. "Let go!" he shouted, but she couldn't. The curse was rewriting them, molecule by molecule. Shadows seeped into their bones, the taste of iron flooded their mouths as if they'd bitten their tongues, or each other. The chamber shuddered again. A new sound, laughter, high-pitched and multi-toned, echoed from the walls. Something huge stirred in the dark beyond the torchlight, its bulk scraping against unseen pillars. Lena's voice, now a guttural rasp, issued from the gloom. "You should have stayed lost." Rhonda dropped the vial. It shattered on impact, and the room exploded into chaos, a cacophony of screeches, the smell of burning hair, and the crack of her own ribs as a shadow beast's claw tore through her side. Mike fell, his face contorting not in pain but in recognition. "Rhonda, run," he gasped, blood frothing at his lips. "The tunnel, now." But the floor was gone, the ceiling was a mouth, and above them the blood moon's light converged into a single glowing eye, a pupil contracting, hungry, alive. Please stay tuned for the next installment of Blood Moon Chronicles. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon, my friends.